Hi there, YouTube people. This is my 2008 KTM 530 Excr, and it's only got about a half an hour on it. It's brand new. I bought it in December of 2008. We're in 2009 now. It was a 2008 leftover. Good deal. But I wanted to do a few hop-ups on it, and over here on my garage floor is the actual exhaust that I've taken apart. You can see inside of the exhaust itself there's a little 5/8 of an inch restrictor, and just a few quick blows with a rubber mallet and the thing came apart. So it wasn't too bad at all. For our modification purposes, this is the business end of things. Now you can see how that restrictor is welded on to a larger pipe, and you're supposed to nip it off right about there. Use the edge of your grinder and use a mill bastard file on the inside. And it's really not very sharp. You can take the edge off a little bit if you want to. No need to plant a future thing in your motorcycle to cut your fingers on next time you clean out your exhaust. So we'll just take the top edge off of that. Okay, so this thing down inside of the exhaust is called a Krizman, K-R-I-Z-M-A-N, Krizman spark arrestor, and keeps the bike forestry legal. So given the amount of surface area, see it's shaped like a little turbine, I think there's probably more surface area around the turbine than there is in the exit port or the exit tube of the tailpiece. There's probably more surface area around the Krizman than the size of this hole. So I don't think the Krizman, removing the Krizman, would be beneficial, because A, your bike can start a forest fire, and you also can't ride in places where you need a spark arrestor, and you're not going to get any more exhaust flow because this hole is ultimately the bottleneck in the whole thing. And you want to keep your sound level down a little bit too. So, okay, here's the tailpiece after I polished it. I used a standard brass wire wheel, and then I used a cotton wheel with gray jeweler's polish, and then I used the very fine red rouge jeweler's polish, and I was just trying to get the silicone off of it really around the edge, but once I started polishing the siliconed part, it kind of discolored a little, and I didn't care for that. So here we are. Here's the polished up version. It looks a little, you know, a little factory, and I used the wire wheel on the inside of the flange just to clean it up, and you can see how nicely that came out, nice and even. And that's that. So now I'll put it back together. Here's another little piece of restriction that they put in the exhaust. It just unscrews, and I had this out before I did the polishing, but I wanted to put it back in so you could see how it comes out. Another little piece of KTM noise reduction for street legal purposes. But if you can look up at the light, it's got a lot of holes, but it's two-sided, and I bet you it restricts quite a bit of airflow. So we're going to take it out,